Welcome again to Bankruptcy Couch Counsel, a Hirschler-Fleischer video series on the legal and economic issues that keep business owners and business creditors up at night. This is Steve Leach, and with me is David Swan. We are bankruptcy lawyers in Hirschler's Tysons Corner, Virginia office. This is the second in a four-part series on the options available to troubled businesses under the Federal Bankruptcy Code. In this episode, we're going to discuss how a business can reorganize its finances and even its operations through a Chapter 11 plan of reorganization. David, do you want to get us started?
Sure. What happens when a company files Chapter 11? The short answer is a lot, but I wanted to cover three main features. The first is that management stays in control of the business. It's not the business is not turned over to a trustee like you have in a Chapter 7, but the company continues to operate. Management stays in place. Employees stay in place. It's a debt. That's why they call it a debtor in possession. Secondly, like other types of bankruptcy, the company would get the benefit of the automatic stay. It's an instant injunction. It provides a breathing room to stabilize the business by preventing lawsuits, foreclosure sales, and it protects the assets during the reorganization. Thirdly, the company and management can decide whether to assume or reject unexpired contracts and leases. So if you have a burdensome contract, it's a simple motion to reject. The court usually approves the rejection on a very relaxed business judgment standard. So it's an opportunity to get out of bad contracts. Steve, would you like to discuss plan issues?
Sure. The first place to start is that a plan is really a new deal. It replaces the company's pre-bankruptcy contracts and obligations with new obligations as set forth in the plan. So it's a corporate fresh start. And a plan typically places all creditors into separate classes. Usually all unsecured creditors, such as trade vendors, are placed into a single class. And plans often provide that the unsecured creditors will be paid only a portion of what they are owed. And in some cases, they're not even paid cash distributions. They receive stock in the reorganized debtor. On the other hand, secured creditors are each placed in their own class. So you have a single creditor in a single class. Each secured creditor is entitled to be paid in full, but the plan can provide that the payments are over time and with interest, and the interest rate can be adjusted by the bankruptcy court. A key point is that each class votes to assume or reject the plan. If each class of creditors accepts the plan, things get pretty easy. The court is highly likely to approve the plan. If a class rejects the plan, then it can still be approved, but under what is known as the cram down process, where the rejecting class is forced to accept the treatment provided to that class under the plan. It's complicated, it doesn't always work, but when a plan does meet the requirements of the bankruptcy code, it can revitalize the company. It can dramatically change the balance sheet and give the company a true fresh start. That said, we may be wearing out our welcome. So David, do you want to wrap things up?
Sure. As you can see, a Chapter 11 can heal a sick company, but it's can be complicated and requires experienced legal help. So if you have any questions, please let us know, and thanks for watching.